Okay, for the next part of our recipe, it calls to cut open the dried chilies with scissors and remove the seeds. We need 4 of the Ancho chilies, which are these right here, and 4 of the Guajillo chilies. And I'll go ahead and start cutting them open and see what it looks like. Oh, look at that! There's quite a few seeds inside. Probably maybe should have worn gloves. I'll just wash my hands really well later. The texture on these peppers is pretty neat. I don't really work with a whole bunch of dried vegetables, but it's pretty hard to break these stems off and bust it open, so I can see why you'd want to use scissors. You also need to use the Guajillo chilies, which are these right here, and I'll continue prepping these and we'll be right back. Right after 3 minutes of roasting, the peppers will look like this, and they smell absolutely amazing. We'll set these aside and continue with the tomato base for our marinade. In the same pan we've been roasting our chilies in, we started sauteing some onions to be translucent and a little brown. Now add tomatoes and cook that down to a soft tomato sauce consistency. While the tomatoes and onions are simmering in another pot, we'll get a smaller pot of boiling water and add our chilies and cook them down for about 10 minutes until softened, and then we'll be adding them to the tomatoes and onions so that the flavors can blend. When the tomatoes have gotten to this consistency, we'll go ahead and add the garlic, peppercorns, bay leaves, cinnamon stick, and all of the remaining spices, and continue cooking for about 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Now that the tomato mixture has been sauteing with the spices, we'll go ahead and add the chili peppers along with the water that they've been boiling in and let these flavors start to incorporate. We'll let this simmer for a little while, and also we'll be adding a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 cups of water, so that way our marinade doesn't get too thick while it's simmering. After it simmers for about another 2 minutes, we'll blend it and pour it over the meats and let it marinate in the refrigerator for 2 hours or overnight. Okay, this is week 3 of the International Cooking Challenge Taste Test. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, you want some lime in your taco?
Yep.
You want some of the sauce? No? Okay. That's right. Go ahead and taste it.
I'll taste it with one lime.
Cheers, everybody.
How do we taco do that?
Hmm?
How do we do that?
What do you mean?
How do we do cheers with tacos?
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Crispy, cheesy, limey, peppery, meaty. I like it. What do you think? BIRRIA tacos, mission complete. Bonus footage. I love bone marrow, so I wanted to try the bone marrow inside of the beef shank. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That flavor is off the chain.
What's bone marrow?
You want to try it?
No.
It's so good. Try it.
Is it good tasting? Squishy.
Squishy. More for mommy. Yummy. Okay, let's see what the next country on our International Cooking Challenge will be. Let's see. And we are going to get to cook food from Rwanda. Okay, this one should be interesting. Tune in next week to see what we come up with.